Hello everyone, welcome back to my little corner of the universe. Welcome back to the book corner. So this is not a book review type of videos. It is you could tell in the title of the video. This is about something that I've noticed myself, and I'm not going to be talking. I'm sort of not going to talk about an article, but this is from myself as a consumer of these various different kinds of media. So, yesterday I did not purchase the third episode of Demon Slayer, mainly because I wanted to watch the first episode of Bleach, and for some unknown reason, I didn't get to it. I think it was because I slept like a bunch yesterday, because when I come, when I'm talking about working and everything, these customers literally just they literally tear into us, and they don't care. So, like, why should they care? They're not actually working there. So I generally end up going to sleep a lot on my day off, and then when Saturday comes around this week, I'm probably going to sleep a little bit more because I'm so tired from the other days I worked. But anyways, so a year or so ago, a year or so ago, I had decided that I was going to get back into comic book collecting or reading comics and all that stuff. And I was like, I had been away from the media for 20 years or so. And I was like, they're going to have these really awesome stories and everything. And it turned out that a lot of the stuff they used to put in comics no longer was there. And, I mean, yes, I did encounter some really good stories, but a vast majority of it was just like, But I did give them, honest reviews when I did reviews. So I had watched this video a couple of months ago, or either a couple of months ago or a month ago, when they were talking about manga and how it is outselling U.S. comics. And I decided to, about 2 months ago or a month ago or something like that, to go and start buying manga. And I wanted to start with the most popular one out of all of them, and that is Demon Slayer, which is a very simple story, and you watch the progression as it goes on and on and on. So, So as you're reading it, you kind of think, okay, I'm spending $10 for a manga book that looks essentially like a novel, and it's like, why in the world would I spend like, I don't know, $5 for a thin comic when I could spend $10 for a thick manga? And so I get why I get in that area. And then of course you have the whole thing with some people saying, well, the characters, they use the black and white format to try to prove some kind of racial point, which is stupid. And everything, and it's one weird thing. But reading manga for any period of time, you really do get the sense that, there's this reason that the media is popular. You understand why people like manga over U.S. comics just by buying them and reading them. Do you really get the feeling of, this is why manga is outselling U.S. comics? Yes, the vivid colors are great and I love them, but I've read manga before years ago, so I am used to the, you know, right to left kind of format that they use. And that's all based on tradition, not based on, oh, let's just do it this way. Um, but yeah, it's an amazing piece of media, and I understand why a lot of people will devote an entire TikTok channel to just their manga collection. They will not read, like books like mystery or horror or whatever, because you can kind of get the mystery in some titles, definitely the horror in others. But yeah, so I don't really think that um, U.S. comics will ever be able to outsell manga, because they put stuff in it that people don't like, or oh, you gotta read like 7,000 comics of Batman to understand what's going on. In manga, you don't have to do that. You just start with number one and you go all the way down. And with Bleach, I didn't know there was 73 volumes of Bleach. I'm like, wow, this was a very long story. But yeah, so I just want to put my input on it. And yeah, I mean, I was telling my brother yesterday, or like early this morning, that like Crunchyroll, they have it on Xbox, and you can watch Crunchyroll for free, because but you got to put up with ads. And what that does is it makes people go, oh wow, I watched the anime and I loved it, so I'm going to go and I'm going to get the manga and read that, and yeah. But I think the big problem that's been going on now, let me take it back. I wouldn't say it's a big problem. It's a big problem for the studio, but not for the average reader. Is the next chapter in Cardcaptor Sakura, the Clear Card arc. They are basically, they released the so-called first season of this show 3 years ago, and as far as I know of, there's been no new issues of Cardcaptor's Sakura Clear Card. I don't know, like, what is going on. If there is, then we're not, then, but we'll see what happens. But I really, really hope that they get their act together and we get another season. So, we'll see you guys around. Bye.